Let's go into it now. Welcome to the event Timely Eat and Ease Miracle. Now let's start by experiencing it for ourselves. Is Luna blocking the dialogue box cell? Just tell me if that's the case at all, and I'll move her. Before you lies a dark, damp space. Narrow passages branch out ahead, leading into the unknown. What's going on? Where in the world have I been taken? There's no response. Only that solitary question remained, leaving a slightly trembling echo between the stone walls. All right, I remember now. Just a bunch of weirdos that popped out of nowhere and tried to tie me up without even a word of explanation. I was busy running away, but accidentally tripped. Everything went black, and here I am now. On a closer look, the decor here is quite distinct. It's distinctive. Fences, narrow passages, high walls. No matter how I look at it, this is definitely a prison cell. Oh, so it's just a normal kidnapping. I'll really scare myself for nothing. Just a normal kidnapping, no big deal. Yeah, right. I was able to take a nap on the couch after eating the Spring Festival snacks. Waking up in their weird town was bad enough, but now did it fast forward to getting kidnapped? Because I don't even realize that I'm missing. And for that matter, why is there a prison cell here in the first place? Could it be I hit my head when fleeing earlier, which is why I've forgotten such important things? Forget it. Thinking about it now won't help. I better find a way out of here first. However, a glance around only revealed towering walls as far as I can see. The darkness at the end of the passage resembled a dormant beast, instinctively inspiring dread. This were a fairy tale this would be the moment where a guardian spirit of the Eve arrives in heroically on an imposing steed to save me from this predicament. Just then a commotion came from the other end of the corridor. Oh. Huh? What was that sound? Is it really a guardian spirit of the Eve? Does anything I wish will come true? I don't think that sounds friendly. Something doesn't feel right. It doesn't sound like it's here to save me. More like sounds drew closer and closer, finally revealing its full appearance from the darkness. That monster that kidnapped me! The sound of frantic fleeing broke the silence of the passageway. The monster pursued relentlessly, leaving no time to worry about anything else. What are you doing? Is this part where you killed a hostage? Don't eat me, I don't taste good at all! The only response was a low growl, drawing even closer. Eek! After turning a corner, the passage came to an abrupt end, leaving only a cold, towering wall. Upon its moss-covered surface, the reflection of the approaching monster grew even closer. Oh crap, I'm done for. It's a dead end. Guardian Spirit of the Eve, save me! Rice cake! Rice cake, no! There she is. Mom's come to help. Gosh, she looks so pretty. The mom's here to save the daughter. And to the battle. It's Hearthstone. Ugh. Oh god. One-on-one card duels. Characters feel heavy lifting, not the players. Each deck has 3 characters. Characters that want 8 attack, HP, and skill resets according to the cards. Both sides their own deck. Match cards, take from deck. Alright, here we go. I have no idea how well I'm gonna learn this. When match begins, both sides enter the phase of selecting their initial hand. The system was rarely to draw several cards from the deck and add them to your hand at the start of the match. Going into the second round, so the enemy will attack first. For the card to view details, this card belay card is a basic attack, saying it makes your character attack an enemy character. Most forms, basic attack. Redraw. Evasion. At least this is what I assume Hearthstone is like. I've never played the game myself. Opponent uses basic attack. The attacks harness potential damage are displayed here. Use evasion and negate most of the attack's damage. Skill system will select by default. Okay. No evasion available this time, so may take a direct hit damage and lost HP. Character HP drops to 0, the opponent will gain 1 point. The sign that gains designated number of points will win first. Characters in the left field and the right are back row and usually on standby, while the character on the center is the front row, responsible for casting skills, attacking, and taking damage by default. will not appear. Instead, they'll automatically swap positions if the character in the back row who has higher HP resets their HP and status, including states of equipment. Your turn, draw 300 cards from your hand each round. There's no limit to the number of cards you can play. Pillow cards will light up. You're simple enough. So just... It's hit. No rush to play next card. And the button has here on the icon. You can follow up with a special attack. However, you play another card instead of tapping it immediately, the button will disappear. Special attacks vary by character. If you learn more, then tap on the character to view the details. Discard cards from your hand. You're ready. Tap and use tap an enemy to use a special attack on it. Alright. I more or less understood that. Yay, we won! What a bunch of cowards fleeing when they're about to lose. Rice Cake craned its neck to peer into the direction the monsters had fled, but suddenly rose into the air as May picked it up to examine it. I'm sorry, Rice Cake, for not finding you sooner. You must have been terrified. Are you hurt? Rice Cake's taut nerves gradually relaxed as it jumped the words of concern. It stretched its tail up proudly, wrapping it around May's wrist. Don't worry, Big Sis May. I'm too strong to be hurt that easily. It's them you should be worried about. Ha! Now they know how strong the Great Ricey is. May smiled at the declaration. Great Ricey? Haven't seen you for a few days and you've already joined the ranks of the Greats? I bet Kiana lost a wager against you again, didn't she? What was it this time? Did you sneak snacks in the middle of the night? It's great if the Great Ricey needs any special conditions for its greatness. Even if it's you, you're not allowed to look down on me. Alright, Great Ricey. That's more like it. Alright, Big Sis May, I haven't had a chance to ask yet, but why are you here? And dressed like that too? Now that I take a closer look, you actually look pretty imposing. You got to ask yourself that. I just followed your trail and got here. Does a magnificent Lord Ricey really need special reason to be here? I come and go as I please, naturally. I see. I was planning to take you back, but since you like it here so much, I guess I should. Wait. Like a strong word. I mean, since you came all this way to pick me up. No, actually, what I'm trying to say is... Basically, I really can't remember why I'm here. Please don't leave me here all alone. Hearing this, May finally couldn't help herself and let out a laugh, revealing a smile that said her little prank had succeeded. Big Sis May! Alright, I'll stop teasing you. Do you remember what you were doing here before you came here? Well... Kiana's room. That one didn't count, Kiana. One more round! Kiana threw down the cards in her hand and stretched. I'm done playing, I'm done. Now it's nap time. Darn it, that was so close. Just one last final round, okay? This time I'm definitely gonna beat you. That's what you said just now. Besides, playing spring prep cards, we only play video games, eat snacks, and read comics. If we stay up any longer, you're gonna be turned into a spectacled snake. But I'm not sleepy at all. Look, tomorrow's the Spring Festival. Not only will we get to see Big Sis May and the others, but there will be tons of delicious food and fun things to do. Just thinking about it gets me so excited. How could I possibly sleep? Such a child. But I am a child. Loving to eat and play is a child's privilege. Not only am I going to be a child now, I'm going to be a child for life. And who taught you that? Big Sis Teresa. She said that every time she brings a bunch of snacks and comics to me and keep me company, she must be totally won over by my lovable charm. And of course, Teresa will be the one to encourage slacking when she's the one being worked to death on a regular basis. That's what she wants to do. She wants to just relax. Next time I like to remind Auntie and the others not to spoil you so much. If this keeps up, you're gonna be walking all over me like you own the place. But I guess all children are like that. I used to have trouble sleeping when I was little too. What did Dad used to do back then? Suddenly her eyes lit up. Oh right, Rice Cake, how about I tell you a bedtime story? No, not the Adventures of Homo King again. Uncle Siegfried tells that story every single time. I've heard so often that my ears are falling off. Recalling how our dad used every trick in the book to coax a child, Kiana couldn't help but laugh. Don't worry, this is Kiana's Special Edition Spring Festival Eve story. Adapted by yours truly. I mean, Dad hasn't heard of this one yet. Then let's hear it. Ahem. Legend has it that on a dark night when the old year gives way to the Spring Festival, countless evil spirits and monsters lie in wait. Evil spirits and monsters? That's right, especially a powerful neon beast. As huge fangs, sharp claws, and loves wandering around late at night, attacking those who stay up late, and particularly children like you who refuse to go to sleep. Eek! Presley looked around nervously out the window, then dove headfirst between the sofa cushions, leaving only its head poking out. Go on. Fortunately, there was an unimaginably powerful guardian spirit who silently protected everyone. With a golden blade in her hand and a chi lin manifested from the light behind her, the evil monsters were so frightened that they fled in terror, not daring to show themselves. And then... And so the guardian spirit walked alone through the long night, dispelling evil and calamity, keeping thousands of homes safe. Hidden in the darkness, she welcomed the arrival of the Spring Festival together with everyone. And this is the story of the Guardian Spirit of the Eve. Guardian Spirit of the Eve. Honestly. Victory! I still don't understand why during the Hyperion Lounge they, like, blurred Victory out of like, the demo reel they had for it. That kind of really just surprised me. A whole bunch of extra stages here. Next chapter in 2 days. Alright then. Stage 2. So that's what happened. When I woke up, I found myself in this strange little town, and Kiana was nowhere to be found. I hadn't found a way out when those monsters suddenly popped out and kidnapped me, taking this prison-like place. And then you showed up. I see. May gazed at the long blade in her hand, lost in thought. Guardian Spirit of the Eve. No wonder I could faintly hear someone calling that name when I was looking for you. So, Big Sis May, did you appear here because I called out to you? Did I hold the power to make wishes come true? In that case, I want to return to Kiana's side immediately. I want every day to be a spring festival, and I want endless candy and rice cakes and... Naturally, nothing happened. May smiled helplessly. Alright, Rice Cake, I could hear your call because this isn't reality, but your dream. Huh? Besides the bedtime story, did you do anything unusual before coming here? Not really, just the usual stuff. Wandering around here and there, dragging Kiana along to have fun, and curling up on the sofa for a nap when I got tired. Kiana, you're the one spoiling it, and the most among everyone. And is that it? You didn't touch anything you weren't supposed to? Of course. Rice Cake shook its head, but suddenly remembered something, causing his voice to abruptly trail off. Of course not. And you haven't eaten anything strange? No. As for Cake's book, its voice grew gradually softer, clearly lacking confidence. May, however, seemed oblivious to this unusual behavior, and said she appeared concerned. In that case, there must be another reason why you're trapped here in your own dream. Let's talk about this somewhere else. You look up scared, only to get chased by monsters. You must be starving. It's a shame that we won't be able to find supplies in the dream anytime soon. Don't worry, Big Sis May. Before I went to sleep, I ate a lot of snacks and even found out the Spring Festival goodies Kiana hid away. I'm not hungry at all. Ouch. And you haven't eaten anything strange? I was just curious about the Kiana Spring Festival goodies were worth Kiana hiding away them like that. Besides, I only had a tiny bit. I definitely didn't eat too much. I won't ever eat strange things again, I promise. I'm sorry, Big Sis May. Oh, Rice Cake. That wasn't actually meant to be the Spring Festival snack. It was a sample we sent to Moonbase for analysis. Not long ago, Rita seized a batch of contraband neural technology, product capable of creating special personalized dreams for people. Oh, the last event. And some of the biological materials in those products are also being used by companies that manufacture contraband to produce food. Since Kiana is a Spring Festival messenger and is familiar with dreams, we brought her some samples hoping she could help analyze them, and that's what you ate. So you end up being trapped within a dream. As for everything in this dream, be it those evil monsters or the guardian spirits of the Eve, they're merely products of your imagination, both born under the influence of the bedtime story. May shook her head with a pained smile. They never said parenting would be easy, but here she is, with her snake daughter. This does save Kiana the trouble of figuring out which food products are safe, but the cost is a little high. So that's what happened. I'm sorry, Big Sis May. Well, I'm doomed. Is Big Sis May gonna scold me? However, May only patted its head helplessly. It's alright, you didn't know. After all, we didn't tell you about the samples. Just make sure to remember never to eat food of unknown origin again. Besides, you were trapped in that prison all alone, and yet you weren't afraid. Instead, you did your best to protect yourself and find a way out. That's very impressive. So there's no need to blame yourself. Ah. Oh, Big Sis May is so gentle in my dream. I mean, she's always gentle, but I've done something wrong this time. But she isn't lecturing me. She's comforting me instead. Oh, could it be? You weren't actually May, are you? Huh? You saw yourself earlier. This is my dream, and everything in it is a figment of my imagination. Then you must be a maid that I imagined, right? ... I was wondering why you appeared dressed like that as soon as I called out to you, the guardian spirit of the eve. Now it all makes sense. That's why you didn't admit it just now. You just wanted the great Ricey to embarrass stuff in front of you. You dream creature, you're so evil! Speeches, huh? Time to change. The intelligent great Ricey has figured it all out. What other excuse do you have? What are you laughing at? Are you afraid of because I only just figured it out now? It's nothing. I just think your power of associations really are quite impressive. So that's how it is, huh? Ha! Nothing escapes great Ricey's piercing gaze. Why are you still laughing? You're nothing more than a product of my imagination. Why are you acting so high and mighty? Then, what would you, the great Ricey, like me to do? Since I imagined you into existence, you have to listen to me. I hereby declare that from now on, you are to abide by my every word. You know, you are not allowed to make fun of me, and you can't leave me behind and go off on your own. Do you understand, Dreamland May? Alright, great Ricey. I'll do whatever you ask. Yeah, that's more like it. I feel I'm forgetting something. Oh well, never mind. The most important thing is right now to get out of here. So, Great Ricey's invincible prison break operation begins! Alright, so let's see if I can actually do the battle. What's this do? Cover SP, and evasion. I go first. Guess we'll keep that. SP gives matches, consume character ultimates or certain act cards. I card one at every round. Card may come along, try to see what it is. Advanced battle suit cards. Well, when played, transform the corresponding character in the field. So, cost that much to play. You use that to increase. Basic attack and restore. The lantern out will spore one after use. And I can use it. HP won't change, but their attack and skill set will. Gain new skills. Battlesuit has an ultimate. This type of skill is much more powerful and can be cast when characters at the front row and has sufficient SP. Alright. End turn. You can only retain 6 cards at the end of each round. If you have more than 6 cards in your hand, it means discard them until you have 6. Okay, card games. Sorry, AP. Now use out Maid's ultimate. Along with some amount of HP, ultimate mass damage, but can be evaded, so use it wisely. Crossing assistant characters. Open card, equip it to the special character, granted effects. May. Character defeated, equip card will be forcibly discarded into the discard pile, so pay attention. Okay. Incapacitated. Okay. And again. So I can use the evasion. I can use the evasion cards to still use the attack. Okay. Alright. Is this one complete without? Alright, no tutorial battle. Let's see how I do. Oh, nope, still more. Unique skills appear and can reduce damage from taking each hit. When any trace, check clear. See about counter with high single hit damage. Unfortunately, you didn't draw a Maid's advanced capacity this time. Get the back out can help. Past skills just takes effect when each one their owner are standby. Your units use basic attacks cards and perform a special attack until 6 times. In this match, rarely obtain an advanced battlesuit card from the deck. Another type of skill. Use attack. Bronze card. The East card triggers when they macro split conditions. Inspiration, draw 1 card. Manually move back. There's 1 manual switch position per round. Okay. Here's your sword. And attack. what did I do again? Draw one card. Right, I think I'm getting it. Spin the neck and get the damage? Yes, please. Attack. Again. Oh, silver wing. Oh, piece of cake. Now you finally know the true master of the spring pep. Now you finally know who the true master of the spring pep cards is. May, why are you snickering again? Shouldn't you be awe-inspired by my fabulous card skills that you became an avid fan? I just think that the battle with the spring pep cards is definitely very fitting for you. You wouldn't understand. Since it's a spring festival, we have to sell things in a way that's full of festival spirit, even when we're dealing with monsters. Spring festival way. So that's why we passed a cell that looked like a little kitchen? Yep, reunion dinner is the most important part of the spring festival. And that present cell filled with game cartridges and board games. We're all gathered to welcome spring. It'd be so boring if we didn't play something. What about all the combustible and explosive items in front of us? How can we not have fireworks on Spring Festival on the eve? Fireworks, you say? That's a wonderful idea, Rice Cake, but have you forgotten the most important thing? This place is a prison. Kind of important, yeah. You can't really celebrate a festival in a prison. So what? Even if that were the case, just because we're stuck in a prison does that mean that we can't have a reunion dinner, play games, and enjoy beautiful fireworks? You should not be setting off fireworks inside. You're just a figment of my imagination. If you look like May right now, you aren't allowed to question the great race's distaste. Alright. Hey, why are you giving me that? You really are quite something. Look, again, tell me then, what is a real prison supposed to look like? May paused for a moment as if she hadn't expected Rice Cake to ask such a thing, then shook her head with a bitter smile. Forget it, I'm afraid I might scare you. I bet you have no clue either. Otherwise, why wouldn't we have found a way to leave this place yet? There are ways to get out, but the prison is heavily guarded and there are surveillance devices everywhere. This makes it quite realistic. Did you get inspiration from when you're caught stealing snacks? So what? I'm trying to say that these surveillance devices will alert all the monsters on the guard if we attempt to break out. Even if it's just a dream, I don't want to wish to resort to violence here. Besides, if the battle becomes too intense and damages the dreamland, it might hurt your physical body. As she spoke, she looked at the fireworks and firecrackers piled all over the ground. But I think I found a solution. Follow me. Victory. Go to 7. I can get through this her first act. Oh, battle stage. I put my controller down just now. This place is a completely sealed cell. A completely sealed cell was close by. Outside the cell, a group of monsters that looked like guards were wandering around. Before I found you, I stumbled upon this place by accident. Although there are monsters all over the prison, only this area is heavily guarded. So I believe this must be a crucial location within the prison. This must be the room where the Spring Festival gifts are hidden. No, this should be the prison's electrical room. Rosie looked visibly disappointed, but May offered a comforting smile. Even if Spring Festival gifts are in there, you can't take them out of this dream. Why don't we leave the place quickly so we can receive everyone's Spring Festival gifts then? That's true. But Big Sis May, you said there are a lot of guards nearby. How are we supposed to get inside? For that, we can rely on your imagination. Just then, a thunderous boom erupted in the distance from the direction they had come from, followed close by a chaotic crackling and popping sounds. Here's the first lesson for the Spring Festival. Children are not allowed to set off fireworks or firecrackers indoors, though it's alright for adults to do so. Smart thinking, May. Thanks to the Great Rice's humane prison, breaking out has become much more convenient now. Look, Basis May, those monsters are running toward the firecrackers. Now's our chance, let's go. Ooh, interesting room. Seizing the moment when the guards were drawn away by the noise, the human and snake duo quietly slipped into the room. Inside, several instruments hummed silently, their colorful wires crisscrossing in the messy tangle, looking completely out of place with the style of the rest of the prison. It really is the electrical room. You're amazing, Big Sis May. Even though you're from my imagination, you're smarter than me. Well... Oh, I get it now. It must be a blessing of the Garden Spirit from the Eve. Not to protect everyone, one needs not only great strength, but also a clever mind. It's only natural for the Guardian Spirit of the Eve in my dreams to be smart. Yes. May looked around in the collection room for a moment, and lit up at one of the devices. Just as I thought, we can see the entire layout of the prison from here. Good, the electrical room is close to the exit. If we've got the power for the whole facility to disable the surveillance, then reach the exit before the guards realize what's happening, and restore power, we can escape. Cut the power? I don't know how to do that. Do I need to just snip the wires on the wall? I saw this in a movie once. If you're down to just a red wire and a blue wire, you have to choose color you have to choose the color of the clothes that your crush is wearing. So we're cutting the blue wire then. That's for a bomb disposal scene, right? But I must admit, I'm not very good at handling this sort of thing. I used to ask Bronya for help with such tasks. The last time I did something like this was a long time ago. However, everything goes well. May lowered her eyes, her expression grave, as if recalling something. Then she began to operate the device with great care. So if May's cutting the wires, that means she's cutting the red wire then. A moment later, the device emitted a series of raucous alert noises. The screen flickered, then went dark. Immediately after, all devices in the room ceased operation. Oh, amazing! Power really went out! Great, the alarm wasn't triggered. Then let's take this chance to leave. The entire prison was pitch black. The human and snake duo maneuvered through the narrow corridors, speeding in the direction of the exit. At a fork in the path, May held Rice Cake back as it prepared to move forward. This way, it's slightly farther, but the terrain on the route is more complex, making it less likely for us to get surrounded by monsters. Oh, okay. Big Sis May, why are you so scared of prison breaks? From cutting the power to bypassing the guards? It's like you're walking into your own home. Huh? After a long pause, May shook her head. I mean, this isn't a real prison, but just your dream. Since it's in my dream, shouldn't I be more familiar with it than you? But I don't recall anything like these. But I don't recall anything about these things you did to escape the prison. I haven't even seen them in games or comics. Oh, it's all Kiana's fault. Every time something like this comes up, she tells me children can't play games that are this intense. Then waits until I'm asleep to play it all by itself. Such a traitor. Perhaps it's possibly because you've been influenced by Kiana. Every early Valkyrie training covered prison breaks and rescue operations. It must be her memories affecting you that caused you to construct such a prison wall within the dream. But its instincts told her that something wasn't quite right. Yet even after dragging out that butt for quite a while, it couldn't figure out what was wrong, and in the end, could only curl up and defeat. Geez, that lady's cat never told me any of this. She has a plan to step in quietly in a situation like this, just so I worship her. So petty. What a child. May frowned and gently tapped Rice Cake's forehead. For Kiana, this isn't exactly something to brag about. After all, one must first be in a prison to conduct a prison break. But isn't Kiana super powerful? I was kind of having interviews and articles about her I've seen online. Corley and Helia, who have been training at the Moonbase recently, look up to her a lot too. They can call her the goddess of Earth. Kiana didn't become the goddess of Earth the moment she was born. In the beginning, she felt lost and afraid, just like you when you first arrived. Time and the admiration of others blur many things. That's why tales of heroes are always filled with romance, filling people with yearning. But heroes are just normal people, forced to take up arms. The grief and pain encountered on their journeys, only those who have experienced it will remember it. Oh yeah, Kiana's gone through plenty of her own pains. It's alright, Rice Cake. Not understanding is actually a good thing. You're not at an age where you need to understand. No, I should say the real reason we work so hard is so that children will never have to worry about such matters. Oh, we reached the exit. Rice Cake looked ahead. A gate stood ajar before her, and through the gap, a sliver of daylight from outside the prison could be seen. You're right, Big Sis May. Come on. Ooh, actual location. Jailbreak successful. You're truly the guardian spirit of the Eve, whom I imagined. You're as reliable as the real May. Don't think this tiny little cell could hold the great Ricey. See that? For someone as brilliant and mighty as myself, a jailbreak is easy as breathing. Shush, Rice Cake. We haven't escaped the monsters you watched yet. Stay calm. What are you afraid of? It's not like they can follow us out. They actually follow us out! Big Sis May, save me! Oh, May looks so done already. If you're scared of rice cake, you can curl up inside a ball like before, yeah. Are you thinking something awful, Big Sis May? Let me tell you, I was scared of one bit. Curling up into a ball was just a charge up. But you've been trying out for so long, what kind of ultimate move are you ready for? Why, May, of course! Would they dare to find me when I have you on my side? Just laying on her head. Oh my god, I love this so much. I love that so much. This is mostly seem like May interact with Rice Cake, and it's great. Huh, you bunch of baddies, prepare to witness the ultimate power of the Garden Spear of the Eve. Go get him, Big Sis May in my dream. Alright, I'm going. Wow, easy peasy, you're amazing, Big Sis May. Being able to dream of Big Sis May is so strong. I'm pretty amazing too. Another chance, Big Sis May. Finish them. This is a new mob we're fighting here. Clearly based off Cosmo. Looks super cool. Whoa. I ran away. Whoa. Look at Rice Cake. Aww. No one touches her daughter and gets away with it. Woohoo! Nothing stronger than mother's protection for her child. Very cool. Alright. Stage 5. Yes, absolute victory! We're awesome! Rice Cake, all I did was talk, no? What do you mean by that? The Great Rice assumed the vital responsibility of commanding you. Thanks to me, you were able to successfully defeat those guys. Yes, you're strong, but you must not ignore the Great Rice's contribution. Alright, but... May looked out at the scenery beyond the prison. Contrary to your expectations, it was a vast open field where snow-covered paths crisscrossed in a chaotic maze, leading to unknown destinations. I thought we would leave the dream after escaping from prison, but it seems like this is only the beginning. So, which direction should we go next? May! May! There's someone talking. Big Sis May, did you hear that? Is that Kiana's voice? Wait, this pendant. As May spoke, the pendant she had on it made a soft glow, and a familiar voice came from within. Kiana? May, I thought I got through to you. How's the situation on your end? It's been so long since we've had these girls talking to each other again. Finally! Oh, finally. Huh, why are you dressed like that? It reminds me of the fairy tales I heard as a kid. It looks so cool. Well, you have to ask Rice Cake about that. Upon hearing his name called, the little snake leaned its head close to the pendant. Hi, Kiana, I'm here too. Can you hear me? Not only did Kiana hear Rice Cake, but at the moment it spoke, Kiana's expression shifted and her tone turned furious. Rice Cake? I can't believe you can say hi so casually. Do you have any idea how worried we were when you were gone? Auntie and the others went into the dream to look for you too, but I haven't heard anything from them yet. If it weren't for the fact that I'm a Spring Festival messenger and barging in the dreams might spark unexpected side effects, I'd flick your forehead so hard right now, you little rascal. I promise I won't eat anything weird ever again. Seeing that Rice Cake was safe and sound, part of Kiana's anger dissipated immediately. A sincere apology also made the rest of her fury vanish. She fell on a long breath, still shaken. Forget it, it's a good thing May found you, otherwise we'd still be worried sick. I'm sorry, Kiana. Wait, you mean this May is the real May? What kind of weird question is that? How many Mays can there be? Rice Cake slowly turns its head in a daze, moving like a broken wooden doll. Instead of May, it's told nothing short of terrified. You're really May? Rice Cake, I didn't get a chance to explain earlier. Facing the panicked Rice Cake made clear her throat and revealed a somewhat teasing smile. I am the real May, not the guardian spirit that Eve you imagined. ... Well, later. A guardian spirit in the dream, Rice Cake? You got quite the imagination, don't you? I was just confused for a moment. Heroes make mistakes in snakes, miscalculate. Besides, Bix's May didn't deny it either. I'm sorry. Seeing how excited you were, I didn't have the heart to ruin your fantasy. Oh. Apart from that, everything I told you is the truth. The principal and the others came to find you immediately after discovering you were missing, but for some reason they all lost contact with the moon base upon entering the dream. That's right. So far only May has found you, and only she has sent a signal back to me. A signal? You mean the pendant? That's right. Just a moment ago, with the pendant of me suddenly started glowing, and right after that, I could hear your voices and sense your movements through it. Maybe this wasn't May's doing. I'm not sure exactly what's going on either. May laid her head, pondering to herself. Kiana does have a similar pendant, and she also obtained it within the dream. Spring Festival Messenger, Guardian Spirit of the Eve. Perhaps there's a connection between these two. Suddenly, Kiana let out a cry of surprise. Whoa, wait a second. Maybe it's because you two escaped the prison. But the dream monitoring equipment picked up anti-signal again. I'll send you the coordinates right away. That's great. Since we still haven't found a way to leave the dream, let's meet up with the principal and the others first. Yeah. Somehow Kiana's voice seemed to hesitate for a moment. May, ever vigilant, called on immediately. What's wrong, Kiana? It's no big deal. Actually, Uncle Roma's sitting right next to me. Roma's here? Father's here this early. May hadn't seen her father in months, but he had come to the moon base to spend the Spring Festival with her. Aw, that's so nice. We haven't seen Ryoma in ever. Like, I can't remember the last time we saw Ryoma in the mainline game. Like, the only time I can remember seeing Ryoma was way back in, like, the Evangelion collab story, and that's, like, obviously not canon. May couldn't help but feel a little excited at the thought of her father. I need a little more time here, Kiana. Please accompany my father in the meantime. Don't worry, May. I'm sure he won't be bored. It's just... After heading for a moment, Kiana finally spoke, seeming a little embarrassed. It's just that Uncle Ryoma and I haven't already talked about everything from today's weather to the decor of the moon base, and I really can't think of anything else to talk about. May, please finish things fast. So even the mighty goddess of the earth has a weakness. I mean, it's making small talk with the father-in-law, so of course he's gonna be nervous. I'm just a little nervous, that's all. Anyway, please hurry back, otherwise he's gonna start talking about how you fell down while learning to walk. Wait, Kiana, keep my father entertained. I'll be back as soon as I can. Now she's putting the pressure on her now. After cutting the communication with Kiana, Rice Cake, who had been behaving very well this whole time, leaned over and gently curled around May's wrist. Bix's May, let's get going. What, are you calling yourself the great... What, you aren't calling yourself the Great Ricey anymore? Well, I was just joking. I'll always be the young little Ricey when I'm with you. May tapped Rice Cake on the forehead and let out a helpless laugh. Alright, little Ricey. Let's hold the coordinates and find the principal and the others. They're so cute. They got the whole family get together now. Everyone's here. Not just me, let's come all characters with advanced battlesuit cards, see how they work together. Open your hand. May initiates attack. Silver next, QTEs, same as Yamabuki. 2 Rard. Two set better energy. And still targeting oneself on one teammate require tapping oneself, not the enemy, to cast. Scatter barrier, attacks from out our front row will consume 1 second of silver when next is scatter energy, guaranteeing the attacks will be dealt 50% of damage if they are evaded. Here's yours. Front roll, restoring your SP, this way you can use her ultimate in no time. Oh, this is gonna take a while for me to learn all the tricks for here. I don't remember what I'm doing. It was... Nothing too much. Hey. I could save that. I'm clicking stuff and I'm clicking. If I do that, and turn. I think I'm doing good. I'm playing the game. I don't know how well, but I'm playing it. Well, that goes to you. What about this one? Conqueror deals damage with their basic attack. Each turn restores 2 SP. Kiana. And we could use that too. And swap. Roll ultimate. Ah. Dodged. I didn't check to see. Skill. Oh, I don't have a cards. No. Then turn. Crystals. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Oi. Get out of here. Cool. Alright. We got Susanna and Sushan coming up and joining us too. Alright, new cards. Susanna, Shushang, and Teresa. Their line inflicting bleed to enemies. Open hand. 1 second bleed. Evaded. Try again. Bleed is pressed by the enemy. Number, top right corner, status icon is stacks. Bleed causes enemy to lose HP. Does not count as attack damage. Cannot be evaded. Nor is affected by damage increase, decrease. Clicker skills. Can launch a follow-up attack against the enemy front row by the bleed. Can further attack bleed. Thank you for the hydrate. Been forgetting, but card games were never my specialty. I barely played, not played a lot of. Most of my card games I played is just from these events. And what's this? Set my unit, like 1 second attack of bleed. Sure. And turn? Yeah. I have no idea. I'm gonna get so trashed when I get into the actual PvP version of this game. I'm not gonna be able to do good at all. Okay, what does this do? Select and discard a weapon card currently equipped by an enemy unit. Cool. Okay, and then I, attack. Dodge. Attack. Swap. Oh. First time equipped, the unit deals damage to enemy with a bleed. And turn. Evade. Teresa hasn't even done anything yet. Says of him exists on the deck. Take bleed damage all 3 times in this match. Blood Knight, Moonlight exists on the deck. Draw a hand. Okay. Attack again. Attack again. Attack again. God damn it. Okay, I guess. And turn. Dodge. Oh, here's something. Because it must be to collect the weapon card. But I already have one. I guess you can also, sure. And you can have that one, I guess. If I swap... I'm doing stuff and I don't know if I'm good. This one's going on for a while. Okay. Hit. And hit. Sean. More bleed. And... It hasn't directed me to use Teresa at all. I don't know if she's... Oh, but it's dead. We won. Okay. This can take a while to learn. But part 7 now. Ah. Oh, that's something. Advanced Baosu, Blood Knight Moonlight. As her Eternals, once I can bleed to all enemies unconditionally, means enemies in the back row aren't safe from her. Oh, okay. Better yet, her ultimate can clear bleed on the enemy's front row and cause the target to lose HP based on the number of stacks. I think you should go over the overall controls of cleaning stages. Look up over here. Special settings switch we unlocked. You can customize your controls here and resume battle once you're done. Keep pressing abandoned as a playing card. Tapping Q to E, cast immediately without... I'll keep it as is. Okay. So then, we should start off with using these. Oh, use. Use. Okay. Nope. I have to click on the open, and then I click and drag. Stop. Don't dodge. Move. Yes. Wait. Ouch. Again? What's this one do? Nullify the enemy's preparation card. Owie. And again. And again. You okay? I almost killed it. Almost killed it. Oh, and the bleed got it. Yes, use it. Okay. Now I got the hang of this, I'll know what I think I'll know what I'm doing one of these days. Yes, use. Swap. And swap. And attack. Snazza, getting pretty beat up here. What, does she need to be on the back row? Can't be evaded, Ah. Okay. Okay. Right. I was forgetting about that there. She's been glowing with the gold the whole time. I haven't been using the skill. Oweth. It's like whenever you miss to gain 2 attacks for this turn. Might as well be here. Use the ultimate. Oi! Oh, we're good. Cool. Meanwhile at the moon base. And that's about the gist of it. May's still looking for a way out of the dream. Luckily I can still reach her through the pendant. If we coordinate well, I'm sure we can resolve this incident smoothly. Oh my god, it's Riding Ryoma! In the flesh, wow. Like, I'm very certain he's never had a model before. Like, I cannot remember him at all. I see. It's good to know that we can reach May. Thank you, Kiana. Gosh, Uncle Ryoma, you're too kind. Not at all. You really are. Da-da-da. Darn it, why was it so polite just now? Now the conversation's completely dead in the water. Kiana, quick, say something. Anything, or the conversation's gonna be stagnant like Branya's new project. Wow. Throwing shade for Branya's project. She's trying to make a good game. Kiana. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. May you have to come home soon. Suddenly, a carefree voice broke through the silence. Siegfried casually sat down next to Kiana and greeted Riding Ryoma with a gesture. Oh boy, the fathers are meeting now. Hey, Siggy. Hey, Ryoma. Siegfried, it's been a while. Dad, what took you so long? I was bogged down from Shiskull business. With Teresa trapped, her workload naturally fell on my shoulders. I'm doing fine. Who knows when your sister and the others will be free. By the way, how are things on your end, Ryoma? Not nearly as fulfilling as yours, Brother Siegfried. Oh, they're calling each other brother already. It's like they're already married. Kiana and May, I mean. Not them, not these two. I've been so swamped with work lately that I haven't been able to take good care of May. It's rare to get a chance like this. I had to make full use of it and spend some time with my family. Speaking of which, thank you for inviting me to the Moonbase's Spring Festival banquet. Ah, don't be so polite. I'm sure Kiana's also happy that you're here to celebrate Spring Festival with May. Oh right, we've been chatting for so long. Uncle Ryoma must be thirsty. I'll boil some water. I'll make some tea. Ha! Look at this kid getting all shy on me. Dad, stop bad-mouthing me. Yeah, alright. Good grief, yours are getting sharper. Don't mind her, Ryoma. Kiana's always been this carefree. Sounds like she forgets her manners. Not at all. Kiana's a cheerful and kind girl. If anything, I envy how frank you two are as father and daughter. Huh? You don't need to beat around the bush as a parent, beat around the bush as a parent of a child. If you have something on your mind, just voice it out. May might not be as happy-go-lucky as Kiana, but I'm sure she feels the same way. No, I'm not worried about May. Actually, I just don't know how to bring it up to her. Bring what up to her? What's he getting at here? We almost stared at the homo ornament on the table, as trying to drill a hole through it with his gaze. After a long while, he sighed. It's all my fault. Actually, there's one thing I've always wanted to apologize to May for. It's the greatest wrong I've ever done to her. Oh? The soft clinking of teaware against the tray came from behind. Kiana stood holding hot tea, a look of astonishment on her face. Uncle Ryoma? Leaving off clearing out like that? Now I got the extra stages. Online versus, oh boy. In practice room. Deck edit. Buy card packs. Okay. A painterly card. It's identical to the original counterpart, but it features more gorgeous out card art. See, the maximum number will be auto-converted to spring puff fragments that can be captured in the desired deck edit screen. Alright then. We got a little more, so might as well. Okay. We got a gotcha in our gotcha. Decoration screen. Create new deck build here. This one. You can build your own decks. Cards add to the deck. Cards you own, switch tables, and view all of them. Come here, switch a leader after getting enter battle with initially on the front. Cards current deck will be marked with a thumbs up icon if I know it easier. Alright, so what other cards do we got here? Just Durandal, Rita, and little Teresa? Well, I guess I can upgrade. And, okay. I guess before you... I am very curious. If I had to guess at anything that could be Ryoma wanting to apologize for, maybe it has something to do with, like, May's past a while. Like, I guess how he sort of disappeared for a long while, leaving sort of May to sort of fend for herself back when her her whole family business was like kind of falling apart. Maybe he wants to apologize about that. It's been so long since we like seen real metal. Like I don't have a lot of memories pertaining to him. But it's great that he's actually here for this event story. Like finally getting to see May's father again after so long. I kind of just forgot he existed. I kind of thought he might have died at some point. I just forgotten it. But no, he's still around. And God, May's so gorgeous. Like just look at her. She's so gorgeous. But yeah, let's guess I'll give it a go with the online world. See how well I get thrashed here. Vlad. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Confirm. I'll keep that, yeah. Uh-huh. You gotta think fast while playing, too. You got a timer on you the whole time. I guess it helps keep things moving. That's gonna be very hard for me, though. They just keep drawing stuff. Use... What's this do again? Nope, where are that? That one. Oh, give it to me. Attack. Attack. Grania. Again. Gonna, attack. Stop again. Go. Cool. I'm doing something. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing stuff. Oh, they also evolved. These are all evasion cards. I can't do anything with these. Do I just end my turn? I can't, yeah, I can't think of anything I can do. I guess I will just end. Evade. You can yes, negate. Evade. Owie. Man, talk about glow up for Branya here. Such a glow up. Where's my Branya level glow up? Do that. Ugh. Okay. Then that. Swap. And end. Ouch. Ouch. I'm gonna get a kill. And that's the one that moves weapons. Move it off like move it off of May. And swap. I'll attack normal. Go. Okay. Ultimate. Then that. Oh, don't have enough energy. But did I not bring it out? I think I did. Did I? Her health went up though. Ouch. Use. Oh, whoops. Nah, I didn't mean to do that one. Oh, whoopsie, Use. You have that. You have that.
新年の使者キアナ出撃。私が相手になるよ。
And go. Yeah. Go. Again. And oh, I did knock that Bronya. I got 1 point right. That's how it worked. Oh, these matches are last quite a while then, I guess. So what does this one do? Real top 4 cards in your draw pile? Sure. That one. Take. Attack. But that one. Swap. Now I get to evolve. And attack. I'll take a raid. And end my turn. I think I'm winning. Taking a raid. Kiana out there. Attack. QTE. Oh, skill. And with Kiana. And Ranya. Oh, I can't bring else. Go. And go. Oh, that was double. Nice. So I'm at 3 points now. Okay. Yes, evade. I'm playing card type. I barely understand what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing good. Do that. It's hard to iterate at all. But if I do... Well, first I'll throw a normal attack out there. Make them use their evade. Or if they don't have any, then I can do that. More SP. Oh, I can't switch on back. Alright, attack. 1 skill. 1 point. I win next round then. Ooh. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win my first match. I'm sure it'll get harder when I climb up the ranks a bit, but as they learn what they're doing more, but so far I seem to be doing well. Maybe they're also like unsure what they're doing. They must also be lost. But just doing a little of this and go. But it doesn't matter. That's enough. Woohoo! Alright. Well, that was fun. But I suppose for today, next chapter releases in 2 days. So I guess we'll be back in 2 days when I can play more of this story. Oh, I guess 4. Well, also, we have the story chapter coming soon. We gotta prepare for that. And we gotta get May out here so she can stand on bridge. Looks good. She looks so good. Man, simply gorgeous. Oh, May, you making me blush. But yes, I think this is where I will wrap up for today. And what a day this has been. We got all our draws in, we got May, we got surprise finale, Kiana from the dorm.
一緒にお出かけ
And
す
then
る
we
の
got my precious
Second
Luna's
week.
new equipment, pact of companionship evermore. Look at this easier signets, stigmata. And she is gorgeous.
武器は
Like, I'm still
戦いの
in
道
awe
具だ
that
け
they
ど
gave her this whole
守る
extra
ためにも
background
使
just
え
like
るのよ
for her alone. Like no one else gets that extra background art for
妖
them
精さんでも
unless like
新
a
年の
special
夜明けが
costume.
来るのをこの刃で見守るわ
But yeah, thank you very much for joining me
今日の仕
today.
事はここまでにしましょう疲れたまま仕事するのは良
Yes,
く
yes,
ない
Remain,
わ
we're going out.
あとは私に任せて
But yes, thank you very much for joining me today. This was so much fun. I can't wait to play more of the story, and I can't wait for the actual story chapter to release.